Morgan and this is Rich, and we're here today to talk to you about SureClose, D&D's new adjustable closer and hinge in one designed to save you money on your next install. Now D&D's been leading the fence industry for some time, and this new concealed hydraulic hinge closer is really ideal for almost all type of gates. You can use it on commercial, industrial, safety and security, residential, ornamental and estate gates. This is a pretty tiny hinge to do all this. I mean, that's the smallest footprint I think I've ever seen.
It's amazing how something this small and this petite will do that kind of work. The footprint on the SureClose is unlike any in the industry. It allows a great alternative to those big hinges, bulky headers, closers that quite honestly don't always work very well. With the SureClose, you're guaranteed for your gate to close right the first time, every time. Also, what we've got involved with this, an added feature, is it's a dual bearing glide system.
Sounds high tech.
Yes, it is, because it's got two thrust bearings that allow for smooth and adjustable closing performance, even for gates weighing up to 260 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. The SureClose, if you can't tell, and if you're wondering what this is manufactured out of, this is manufactured out of high-strength aluminum and stainless steel. It's lightweight and truly is a workhorse. I mean, this hinge here, we've tested these up to 500,000 cycles with 1,500 pounds. With 1,500 pounds of point load.
That's impressive. You know, Rich, I have a question. I get a lot of complaints about closers about the hydraulics fluid leaking or about people tampering with them once they're on the gate. You know, that's going to damage your gate and your locking system. Yeah,
and that's one of the things people worry about too. I mean, you know, leakage. Because a lot of hydraulics, the first thing they want to know is, are you going to be able to guarantee it's not going to leak? Well, with the SureClose, we know these are not going to leak. First off, as you can tell, there's no access point to insert any kind of fluid, so there's no maintenance involved. And as you can tell, they're nicely sealed. An added feature is that because these hinges go inside, so therefore when they're sealed inside your post, they're tamper-proof. I mean, how are you going to get at them?
That seems like that would save a lot of money, and it'd save the number of callbacks.
Another thing to note about that is the fact that they're two items in one. So you got your hinge and your closer all in one unit. No need to go out and buy additional hardware. So you don't have to go out and get additional hinges, closers, or headers. So that saves you money on the product and on the installation. Plus, there's additional items, working parts, more callbacks. Somebody have to come out to adjust.
Yeah, and you get to skip all that with the SureClose.
Well, you do. I mean, the homeowner, all he's got to do, or the maintenance man at the facility, at the industrial commercial site, all they've got to do is install them, adjust their tension by using one of the adjustable screws on top with the special tool. Just give it a little turn, and they can adjust the tension at which the gate closes.
Oh, well, that seems easy.
Yeah, and did you notice how that snap action closed at the end? One thing you might not be aware of, but our hinges, excluding the SM model, which is strictly a bearing hinge, okay, which is great for estate gates and access control applications. The 57 and the 108, you can set your tension by simply turning your screw up top. You got two little set screws up here that'll adjust the tension and the final snap action. Another nice feature that we have with our lineup is the center mounting brackets. You've got adjustability there as well, to where you just insert your special tool, and you can turn the mounting bracket so you get that horizontal adjustability.
What about pool safety? Can you use these around swimming pools?
Of course. D&D, our bread and butter is pool safety. That's what we're known for. We've got two models for swimming pool applications, the 57 SF and the 108 SF. This allows, when you open a gate, it goes as far as 90 degrees. It does not hold open, because you don't want a gate to hold open when you're opening for pool applications, and it self-closes every single time.
Okay, well, I know you said about the three models, the SM, the 57, the 108, and these all come in steel or aluminum. You can fasten them on with screws or weld them on,
right,
and they can be on center mount or flush mount gates. So basically they'll work on any square post application.
Correct.
What about round post?
Well, we are currently right now developing those options for round posts and specifically chain link. So we should have those products available in the very near future, so please stay tuned.
when I look at these are pretty sharp looking hinges. Would I need to paint these before I put them on my gate?
Well, you don't need to. I mean, you can if you want. One thing that D&D does is we add a special coating onto each one of these hinge, which helps enhance the corrosion resistance.
So what if I had a keypad lock entry system or a coated lock? Could the SureClose give me enough snap that I need to make sure that locks all the way?
One of the key target markets for D&D with this product, coincidentally, is the commercial industrial applications. So a lot of those users do have key codes and electronic systems. That's one thing nice about the 108 model, which is installed on this sample gate. As I stated before, with your special tool, you can simply adjust your screws not only for how fast you want the gate to close, but it's got a separate little screw here. And by the way, it's marked with the letter S for snap action close.
Makes it simple for me.
That's right. All they've got to do is just give it a little quarter turn. And again, that's the beauty about this hinge. Because it is a hydraulic and a high performance closer, you don't need to turn it a lot. A simple little quarter turn, and you can increase the force of which that gate will finally snap close, which is a great added feature and benefit for those electronic mechanisms that need that sure to close.
So if you want more information on SureClose, be sure and visit their website at www.ddtechglobal.com or call at 1-800-716-0888.